In general, there are different ranges, again at a macroscopic big picture level, for my punches. What I say, the inside range, outside range, or straight punch range, round punch range. My jab, single left jab, is straight punch range. A reasonable approximation of the range of that punch is the length of my arm plus a little bit, however far I need to step. Similarly, the number 2, same thing, about the same range. Now, as I transition to the 3, 4, 5, and 6 number of punches, and so now I'm beginning to introduce the numbering system for the punches. The 3, 4, 5, and 6 are round punches. The 1 and the 2 are straight punches. My left jab is a number 1. My right cross, a number 2. Outside range, straight punch range. My number 3, which is my left hook, you can see it's a round punch. Punch is coming this way, left hook, and the distance is approximately, for the purposes of this discussion, half the distance of my straight punch or my 1 or 2 left jab or right cross range. My number 4, we'll develop this one further in detail, how to deliver each one of these punches. The number 4 is also a round punch. Number 5, round punch. 90-degree bend in the arm approximately tells you that that's what's going on. Number 6, round punch. Again, approximately 90 degrees. Our numbering system for our punches so that you can more easily remember and so that we can refer to them when we're holding pads or giving advice or just talking about them. Your left side punches are odd punches, 1, 3, and 5. So number 1 is my left jab. My number 3, left hook. My number 5, left uppercut. My number 2, moving over to the right side in the even numbers, right cross. Number 4, right hook. Number 6, right uppercut. We'll talk about these over the next videos in quite a bit more detail, how to deliver each one of these punches, but from a big picture perspective. I've got my odds on my left side, my evens on my right side. Let's start to build our arsenals now. Starting with the left jab out of the orthodox stance, basic boxing, cornerstone of any boxing arsenal. The left jab is called the left jab because it's on the lead side, extending as opposed to the cross, which is going to come across the body. There's a lot more upper body rotation involved in this. It's a quick punch. It's not a powerful punch, but it sets up your offense. Starting in my default stance, my traditional boxing stance, when I deliver my left jab, we're going to do it in isolation, do it bit by bit, build it up without the step first. When I deliver my jab, and in general when I'm punching, macroscopic perspective if you will, any arm that's extended out to deliver a punch is going to require a cover on the other side. Okay? Just from a big picture perspective, general rule of thumb. Furthermore, any punch that I deliver, while it is an attacking movement and has that benefit, it also exposes me to being attacked myself. So it's a cost-benefit analysis. Anytime I throw a punch, I'm opening myself up to be punched. And the jab, one can see if I throw it technically sound, that my body's going to be wide open. If somebody's really good with their timing, the temple's available here, the chin is available here. Now we offset those when we throw in combination and work with movement. All of those different variables come together and give us a cloak of defense so that it becomes more difficult for a person to simply just counter every simple punch that I throw. The left jab, when delivered, consists of extending the arm, rotating the knuckles over so that approximately the center two knuckles will hit the target. The shoulders should come up, the chin should be down and or come down a little bit so that it's reinforced by the shoulder. Literally, I want to reinforce my chin so that if I do get hit, I have some stability from my body, from my arm, and fundamentally you can see that it's giving me protection as opposed to having thrown the punch this way with my head up. Now my chin is exposed. So extending the arm, turning it over, chin into the shoulder. My right hand, whereas it was more in this position, will come up, knuckles approximately on the cheekbone, elbow in, protecting as much as I can the body, preferably the liver. Chin is down, from the body, from the torso, from the waist up, actually. This is about what the punch will look like, looking up my arm, eyes open, chin down. Foot positioning. Generally, when I teach this, I like to teach it with a step to get used to stepping with this punch, stepping into range, stepping out of range. If I have my weave, which we established previously, when my weight settles back, that's the opportune time for me to step, extend, deliver that punch. Torso's rotating, chin is coming down, landing with the knuckles, covering here. Incidentally, when I deliver a punch, my thumb needs to cover the knuckles. We don't want it sticking up here. We definitely don't want the thumb sticking outward. It's going to wrap the knuckles like so. So my left jab from my weave, shifting my weight back and forth, stepping, delivering that punch, looking up the arm, not looking away as I punch, and opening up this avenue of attack for counter punches and limiting my vision. Practice establishing your weave, taking a small step with your left jab, and coming back to a default stance that we've established in the traditional basic boxing stance. To the side, look more like this. There's not a whole lot of weight shifting as I deliver my number one, so my weight stays centered, weaving, weight stays centered, as opposed to shifting my weight over this lead leg. My weight stays centered. Head over my hips are roughly, this area is roughly equidistant between my feet, even as I deliver the punch. So here, and still weight is centered.